Notice is hereby given that the meeting of the City Council Committee on Government Services will be held on Thursday, December 1st at 6:05 p.m. to discuss carrying matters forward into the next year. The meeting will be held in person in City Council chambers at 93 Washington Street, second floor, via remote participation in accordance with the Chapter 107 Act of 2022. In-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, and the public may also participate, listen, or view this meeting while in progress via remote participation platform called Zoom. Through any one of the following ways, please click the link below, dial 877-853-5257. Subcommittee meetings are held to take action on the purpose of making recommendations to the full council. Every effort was made to ensure the public can adequately access the proceedings in real time via technological means. In the event that we are unable to do so, matters not requiring a public hearing, we will post on the City of Salem's website an audio or video recording, transcript, or other comprehensive recording of proceedings as soon as possible after the meeting. Persons requiring auxiliary aids and services for effective communication, such as sign language interpreter, assistive listening device, or print materials in digital format, or a reasonable modification in program services policies or activities, may contact the City of Salem ADA coordinator as soon as possible, no less than 2 business days before meeting, program, or event. Agenda carrying forward items into next year. So you should all, present we have all members of the committee. You should all have in front of you the tracking sheet. Does everyone have that? Yes. And for clarity, Councilor Watson-Felt is a member of this committee. We'll start at the top and just work our way down here. So the oldest we have on here is from former Councilor, Ward 2 Councilor Medora, 2020, which is the flag raising calendar. That is something we did leave in committee, so we could continue to bring it up throughout the year. We can continue to leave that in committee, or we can discharge it. As has been mentioned before, we can, if it is decided to be discharged, we can bring it forward again in the new year. Councilor Cohen.
I move we discharge it.
Councilor Cohen moves we discharge. All in favor? And that passes. Next one is number 240, meet with engineering and utility companies to discuss opening the streets. This is brought forward by Councilor Marcello in 2021. Something we can, again, we can bring this forward again next year, or we can leave it in. It's something that could be talked about at any moment in time, probably. Councilor McLean.
Thank you. I'll move to discharge.
Councilor McLean moves to discharge. All in favor? And that passes. The next one is the meet with the Public Art Commission, co-host of the Committee of the Whole. This is from 2021. This was brought forward by Julie Berry, and I had reached out to Julie and just haven't been able to receive a response yet on just, I can't remember why this was brought forward. It's not in the backup materials from that meeting in 2021. So I don't, I think we could discharge it now, and if Julie wants to bring it forward again, we could.
Thank you.
Councilor Barilla, sorry.
Thank you, Chair Hapworth. I'd like to make a motion to discharge item 530.
Motion by Councilor Morcillo, Councilor Varela to discharge number 530. All in favor? And that passes. The next one is to, also from Councilor Morcillo, to meet with Sci-Fi to discuss project co-post with the Committee of the Whole. Councilor Watson-Felt.
Thank you, Chair. I move that we discharge this item.
Councilor Watson-Felt moves we discharge. All in favor? And that passes. The next one is to meet to discuss the Personnel Board Article 3, Division 6, co-post with the Committee of the Whole. That was brought forward by me earlier in the year, and I think that would be something that we probably should leave in committee, because that's something that we should still get to as a, or whoever is in government services should still get to as a committee. Councilor Watson-Felt.
Thank you, Chair. I move that we carry this over into 2023.
Councilor Watson-Felt moves we carry forward. All in favor? Passes. The next is meet to discuss creating a land acknowledgement, number 28, from Councilor Riccardi. Councilor Watson-Felt and I had this conversation with Rahina and some members of the Massachusetts Tribal Council today. About this is something that I would like to see, personally would like to see carried forward. There's some more work to be done as a council on this. So do I have a motion on this? Councilor Cohen?
I move we carry it forward.
Councilor Cohen moves we carry forward. All in favor? And that passes. Next is from Councilor Cohen, meet to discuss Salem owning its own electric and gas company, number 219.
I think this is very important. However, I'm going to move to discharge this for one reason, and that is that Salem has applied to be one of 10 test communities to get electric vehicle car chargers on utility poles on main streets. And so I don't want to upset National Grid, so I'm moving to discharge.
Councilor Cohen moves to discharge. All in favor? That passes. The next is a letter from Alan Hanscom requesting no vendors on the Salem Common. This was left in committee just so we could bring it up throughout the month of October. Councilor Watson-Felt.
Thank you, Chair Hapworth. Given this was specific to October this year, I move that we discharge.
Councilor Watson-Felt moves we discharge. All in favor? That passes. Next is to meet to discuss traffic violence and pedestrian safety with Parking and Traffic Commission. This is still in progress with Tanya Shallop and Eric Papetti and David Kucharski. Hopefully we'll come back again earlier in the year, but take a motion on this. Councilor Varela.
Thank you, Chair Hapworth. I make a motion that we keep
Carry forward.
Carry forward. Thank you.
Councilor Varela moves we carry forward. All in favor? Passes. The next is meet to discuss safety issues caused by illegal dirt bikes, co-posted to the Committee of the Whole. This was brought forward by me in April. Whatever the committee wants to do with this is fine. It's something that could be brought forward at any point, unfortunately, but it's something that can also, it could be discharged and brought forward next year or kept in committee. Councilor Varela.
Thank you, Chair Hapworth. I move that we discharge 315.
Councilor Varela moves that we discharge number 315. All in favor? The next is to discuss, this is another one from me in April, to meet to discuss a draft ordinance relative to maintenance of city sidewalks. Happy to do whatever we want with this. Councilor Cohen?
I move that we fix all sidewalks next week. I move that we discharge this.
So moved. Councilor Cohen moves that we discharge. All in favor? So we have three members voting for, including myself, in favor, and 1 opposed. The next is a cultural council requesting a liaison for the cultural council. I spoke with Eileen this morning about this. I'm not entirely certain what happened with this because this was brought up in committee and it does not appear in the committee report on the very next meeting. So I think there was an error possibly somewhere in here that we could correct next week by taking that recommendation to grant a city council liaison and bringing it before the council if in fact it was not brought forward before. So I'd be happy to leave this in committee and then take action on it on the 6th as a council. Councilor Varela.
Thank you, Chair Hapworth. I think it should remain in committee.
I guess it's carry. I guess in this, I don't know if it's carry forward or what it would be. It's staying in committee right now. All in favor? Meet with the city engineer, discuss trash pickups, street sweeping, and litter co-posted with the committee of the whole. This is brought forward in September by me. Happy to discharge this or whatever you want to do with it. Councilor Watson-Felt?
I'm going to move that we keep this in committee. I think that there are still some open questions and there was data we were hoping for. So. There were
open questions on that. I think Councilor Cohen had some things he wanted to discuss on that too, so we'll carry that forward. All in favor? Meet with the public art director to discuss interpretive signage for chambers, co-posted with the committee of the whole. This was brought forward by me prior to Councilor Merkel's and McLean's order, something that I think we probably could still do as a council. Take a motion on that. Councilor Watson-Felt.
Thank you, Chair. I'd like to see this stay and carry over into 2023. I think it's an important conversation we address.
All in favor? 2 more. The relocation of the Andrew Jackson portrait to the anteroom and permanent location. Okay, this is still, I'm sorry. This is just a brain cramp. This is still in committee because we still need to find a permanent location for the Andrew Jackson portrait. So I'll take a motion on that. Councilor Watson-Felt.
Thank you, Chair. I motion that we carry over to 2023.
Councilor Watson-Felt moves that we carry forward. All in favor? And then finally, a letter from Lucy Sprague requesting to discuss street sweeping signs across the city. This was just brought forward in late November, so we have had a chance to take action on this. Councilor Watson-Felt?
Thank you, Chair. I think there's a lot of conversations going on around street sweeping and trash and related items, specifically also with traffic and parking, as well as PD with regards to enforcement. I think we can discharge this specific item, given all of the other work going on around the topic.
Councilor Watson-Felt moves that we discharge. All in favor? And that's the last one. We'll take one more motion. Councilor Cohen?
Move to adjourn.
Councilor Cohen moves to adjourn. All in favor? Thank you.